What's up? Welcome back for another recap video. Today we had CMND finishing down 136, but actually decently small red day because I was trading about 1,000 shares right out of the gate here on CMND. So that was about a $6,000 position size a couple of times on CMND, and the spreads are so big that taking those losses back to back can add up pretty quickly. And yeah, my fills were a little bad on CMND, which kind of added up into my loss. And as well, pre-market I was already starting out red. So it's a great day to keep it small, keep it tight. Live the trade another day. That's the kind of attitude that you need to have today. It's very choppy CMND. The breakouts were a little bit hesitant. The dips as well. The bids were not popping up with the asked price, so it was very hard to get out with any sort of decent profits on CMND. And a lot of small losses just adding up for me, and I know a lot of people were struggling today as well. And it's just one of those days where it's better off to come back a better day. Better off to come back another day. CMND. This one, so yeah, very choppy at the open. We had that dump, VWAP dump, actually got to a false halt. I was buying the dip here, and then we almost halted. I started unwinding shares to try to get out before the halt in case we were going to open lower, and I sized down to 200 shares. And then we actually ended up popping up for a second. I sold real quick, and then it popped back, and then it flushed back down into the halt, finished the halt. I was actually stuck in with 200 shares. But we did open higher, and I was able to take out some gains with that. But overall, we can take a look at the running P&L. So, it is what it is. Trending down, I was trying to get back to break even. We're close, but better to come back another day with the markets. We can take a look at the statistics on the day as well. So statistics, positive. We got a positive accuracy, 51%, which is great. I like to have my accuracy over 50%. But my average risk to reward was slightly negative. But it was great because I was able to keep any big losses away. I was able to manage my risk, especially taking big share size. I was in about $6,000 on CMND a few times, and I was able to keep that real tight. Not letting any losers get out of control, but didn't have any outsized winners either. So really just kind of a lack of momentum in the market today. Here as well, I took I think it was a 20-cent loss on 100 shares. I think it was probably my worst trade. Thank God I was only on 100 shares, but my worst trade was probably right here. Yeah, so I was in... No. It was like one of my last trades. I was like, screw this, I'm done. No. Yeah, right here. So I bought the dip. I wanted to see it hold like a higher low and see if we curl back up, because that's what we did at a previous time. I can back it up. So here, like, we dipped down, made a higher low, and then curled right back up. I thought we were going to do that again here. So I bought the dip down here and ended up flushing straight down through, and lost 20 cents a share, only on 100 shares, so thank God. But that was probably my worst trade of the day. Best trade, I had a couple good dips and rips at the open. At the open, I think I made like a solid 20 cents actually on 500 shares, which was like about $100. So I actually got close back to break even. And started digging it again because of the highs here. Just a large spread and hesitation at the highs. We're just taking losses. And the fills seemed kind of off again today. The fills seemed like I was getting filled on the ask for market orders and filling on the bid for market orders as well. But overall, very semi-successful red day. Great to keep it small on something like today. And the best is just to kind of come back tomorrow and study up. Use the time to study up, fix your mistakes, brush up on your risk management if you need to do that. Come back tomorrow. And it's all about staying consistent over the long term. Over the long term, you have a profitable strategy, you're going to be green. Statistically, you're going to be green. But every day, you can't be green every single day. That's just the name of the game. It's just part of the business. You're not going to be green every single day. And it's best to kind of recognize and have some foresight on a potential day that may be a little bit more trickier to trade, and you'll be able to manage your risk a little better, and maybe not take as many riskier type trades. So today was definitely more of a riskier day. You can kind of tell just by pre-market was slow. We weren't getting really big gappers pre-market, and CMND never really opened up. So taking trades near the highs would have been tough. And never really held its high and kept going. So I think that is everything. On the month, got off to a good start in the month. Gave back almost half now, but still trending in the right direction. And I want to keep my share size high. I like this coming year is going to be my year where I push as hard as possible with my share size. And not hold back. I don't want to hold back anymore. I'm done waiting for the market to be perfect, because the market is never going to be perfect to do what you want to do, to size up or to do whatever, change your strategy or whatever you wanted to do. For me, it's sizing up. The market is never going to be so perfect to where, all the stars align and now it's time to size up. As long as I'm making money at the end of every month, that's a great sign that I need to step it up another 10% more shares, another 10%, another 20%, or just jumping straight to adding a zero on everything. I'm at that point where it's just like, if I'm making money every month, it's just add a zero onto everything and just keep doing the same thing that you were doing, because you have a profitable system. And if I look at my statistics, if I just add a zero on everything, I'm living a damn lucrative life. So I better get to that. Got to get to that point. And this is going to be the year that I'm going to do it. I'm going to have not holding back one bit. I'm putting it all on the line, everything, all of my effort, all of my time, and a lot of my money to be doing this, to make this a reality for me. This is going to be a reality, and I'm going to do whatever it takes. And that's the attitude that we have to have. If we want to do this bad, and we're all here because we're passionate about the markets, we have to put it all on the line. We cannot hold back. We have to study our ass off. We need to be studying our trades, maybe reviewing everything, all of our metrics, reviewing our film, studying other traders, other successful traders that trade similar to us, or even not similar to us. We should be reading mindset psychology books. There's so many things to do, and we really have to put it all on the line. We have to give it our absolute all, because not everyone has the opportunity to do this, and a lot of our goals and dreams are tied up into the markets, and we have to treat it like it's that important, because without this, then our alternative could be working for the man and selling half of our 3/4 of our life to make ends meet, and not being very fulfilled unless we find something else that we're super passionate about. But many of us are here is because this could be our saving grace. This is our thing that we're most passionate about in this whole wide world, and we want to make this a reality because we want to continue to do this for the rest of our life. And in order to do that, we need to give it our all, study, and when the conviction is there and our statistics are showing progress and we're profitable, we have to put on risk. We have to put on risk, or else it won't be a reality for much longer. So we gotta get to that point. You got to get to that point where we're adding a zero on top of all of this here. I got to be adding a zero here. All of it. All of my profit, losses, everything. If I put on a zero, everything's looking dandy. So that's where we're going to get to over the course of this next year. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited for what the future holds. But it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of pain. We're going to go through some setbacks for sure. We're definitely going to have setbacks. We're also going to have great successes. We're going to have amazing successes. and you just got to be through it, through thick and thin. We got to get through the ups and the downs. And a lot of us kind of hold back because of that fear of failure, because that fear of pain. If we do take a big loss, but we can't. We have to look that in the face and do it anyways, because we will never get to that level if we don't experience that pain on the other side of the risk, if it happens to not work out. Because not every trade's going to work out. So we got to be willing to face that fear, or else this won't be a reality much longer. So use it as fuel. Use it as fuel to study hard and give it your all. And when your statistics are proven to be profitable, when your strategy is proven to be profitable over months and months and months of consistency, you need to size up. And that's where I'm at here. This year is going to be, 2024 is going to be the year that it explodes, that I take off. I'm super excited. So hope to see you guys tomorrow for the pre-market pump. Hope you guys tune in for the live stream. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me if you are a new viewer. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Good night. Peace.